tangible. It's not about being popular on social media. We'll be able to be popular on social media right now. So maybe you know.
But maybe listen. What you listen? What do you mean by impact? Impact, as in, how do you classify that impact?
Impact is
because I do skits, right? This is my short videos. People will call me telling me that, okay, good, my wife has been listening to your videos and it gives us joy at home. In a way, I'm making an impact, or you don't see that to be impact?
I don't think that's a tangible impact. Tangible impact.
What? So what do you describe as impact?
You see, I think impact should be tangible, right? It should actually result in something. It should actually change a situation. It should actually.
Of course, if somebody is depressed and can watch my video and be okay, I'm making a tangible impact.
No. I think your impact is a bit twisted to the things that you do. Right now, I'm talking about making a change, right? Making a lasting change for someone laughing or for someone I mean reacting to your video because it is comedic. I think it is short-lived, right?
No, I'm just using that.
Relax. The person moves on to another group, right? But I'm talking about lasting societal impact, right? Like changing the lives of others, right? I think that is more impactful than you making people laugh. Because as for making people laugh, anybody can make people laugh, right?
No, listen. I use that as an example. Listen. I do
and I'm saying
that's not
for impact. It is an impact, right, to you. In the fact because
Bongo,
the way the word influencing thing has been that way. We are the category repair. You say why impact, right?
Listen, Bongo, you talked about lasting impact, but you are not explaining it. What do you mean by lasting impact? Impact as in giving somebody money in their pocket, or what kind of impact are you making reference to?
Alright.
You understand? Because the example I gave you, I do a lot of things. I do in-depth analysis. I do my skits. When it comes to entertainment, I react to songs. I talk about trending issues. But you think
so you think just because of things you do, you are making an impact?
No. Let me make my case first. You singled one out. There was a time. Listen, there was a time you called me out, and it was limited to just the skits. You described that as comedy, and you claim it is TikTok that is giving me that influence. I saw it. I didn't reply. That's why I'm asking you that per your standards, the impact you are making reference to, what kind of impact? I only use that as an example that even though you describe it as comedy and it doesn't yield any results, people are seeing the impact of it. And I cited an example where somebody called me, a lot of people, not just one person, and they tell me how that case helped them in their homes. You see, so just the impact you are making reference to, in what way, what kind of impact? Give us.
In the real world, nobody cares about that.
No, but Bongo, listen, you are not the standard of measurement. That is your opinion.
I am not saying I'm the standard of measurement.
No, listen, don't impose your opinions out there. You see, that is why you think. Of course, that's good to have an opinion.
Yeah, it is an opinion.
But listen, what about if I justify to you that I'm making an impact in the real world? Bongo, what about if I give you evidence or I'm able to prove to you that I'm making an impact out there? How will you know?
All right, prove to me, but so far as I'm concerned, right, I feel like most of you, especially TikTok, the emphasis, right, can emphasis the trend, right, and I feel like social media needs to move away from that. It's not anything that, see, I don't even have TikTok, but the last time I was on TikTok, watching the kind of content from Ghana, bro, see, those things do not add value to your life, bro. It be commencing crash the same vibes, bro.
So what you do on Twitter is impactful.
See.
No, you answer that. Answer that because you've been able.
No, relax. To a large extent, right? To a large extent, I think I'm being impactful, but I don't rate myself or myself.
So how are you being impactful? Calling people out and just viewing the negative side of them.
See, it is because you guys think it is negative, but in real sense, it is critical. In critical, you pay attention to what people are not paying attention.
So you see how you've been able to find sweet words to explain or justify your opinion.
No, but Micky, I'm not saying. See, I saw it profound. I said to a large extent, I am.
How do you measure that? That is still your opinion. Do you understand? I'm only making the case here that the world we are living in, Bongo, if you feel something to be right, leave that space. it as right all across. It should be right.
All right. Do you know
You understand?
do you know the mistakes you guys make? You guys think
Don't always say the mistakes we make. You're also in that space.
listen, okay, no problem. The mistakes you guys generally make, including me, but okay, the mistakes you guys make, continuous on social media is you guys look at the numbers, right? You guys pay attention to the
Man. You
Relax.
look at the numbers
Guys
as well. Don't you look at numbers?
No. You guys,
I've seen you
guys
severally. I think you have about 100,000 followers on Instagram, right? You've been posting the progress you've been making in terms of numbers on Instagram and even Twitter. So if you come here to tell me about numbers, you are also practicing the same thing.
Code Mickey, Bongo like this, I don't care about numbers. I swear to God, I don't care. I don't fucking care about numbers. Because, see, outside social media is a real world. In the real world, people do not care about your numbers on social media. No, sir.
Bongo.
The
The real well you claim. Listen, Bongo, that real well, we are all not there. That your real well. You understand?
No, you're there.
It's the social media space that we measure ourselves.
Social media is just a
So what you
platform.
do on social media, that's how I can measure. I don't know you in the real world. How many times have we met? You are in so too, but I don't know you there. You understand?
That's why I listen. In the past, say, if you're a star, right, and you have maybe you go somewhere and you get maybe 2,000 people to come to your event, it is big because you see physical people, right? But when you go on social media and you tweet and 2,000 people, like the same adrenaline rush that you get when you see 2,000 people, it is not the same. Why is it not the same? Because social media makes you think that whole 2,000 people, they are present, all right? They are present and they are impacting your life in real life. But if you go to an event and you see 2,000 people, the way you react to them, the way you even present yourself to them, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Oh,
This is
Bongo.
Listen, it's a virtual world. And I may catch up there. Don't base your relevance on greater numbers. Don't base your relevance on clear numbers because they're all based on relevance on clear numbers. If I go out there, nobody will come. You come for programs, nobody will show up. Do you know why nobody will show up? Because in the room, nobody cares about you. Nobody really cares about you. That's why
Bongo, so they're out there. As it stands now, we can't measure what is happening out there. You are still expressing your opinion. I'm telling you that from Twitter, like you are saying, out there, we can only assess what is happening on Twitter between the two of us. But what is happening out there, you can't measure what I'm going through. I can't measure what you are going through. But I'm telling you that you might think that somebody having an influence on Twitter will not have the same numbers outside. That it will be limited to just your opinion. Maybe going out there to be the other way around. So why would you allow that space? Do you understand? Don't generalize what you think. It's just an opinion. And I don't have any problem with it. But to generalize the opinion, that is where I have the problem.
Bongo ideas.
You talked about being impacted.
See, Bongo ideas is known for his opinions, right? So I'm not even superimposing my opinions on you, but I feel my opinions are coming out of a place of conviction. And I'm telling you categorically that